Hello and welcome to finally another card reading. It was a wild weekend. You gotta check out my vlog, my twin flame journey vlog from yesterday. All right, that was kind of why I did not get my card reading out for today, August 17th. However, that means divinely aligned that we are going to do a new moon collective reading right now and really anchor into this next moon cycle and the lessons that we have been learning and integrating. I don't know about y'all, but wow, it is exciting to be realizing the lessons that I have actually learned and integrated. It's one thing to learn them, but it's an entirely different thing to actually integrate them and put them into practice and see yourself implementing them. So exciting times. As I said, check out my twin flame journey vlog from August 16th, 2020, and you'll get to hear about that one. That said, my name is Rochelle Richard, and I guide you into and through finding your power in every moment. And this entire journey is really based on my own journey. I know what it is to be disempowered, and I know what it is to be expanding more and more into my own power. And one of the tools that really catapulted me into my own power were the power of angel or oracle cards. These are actually an oracle deck that found me. It's unicorns. I love unicorns. My original deck is actually the Angel Tarot deck. So maybe here in the near future, I will do a reading that encompasses or includes those cards as well. And I am really in this space of getting adapted, getting accustomed to doing these videos live face to face, because for a while there in the beginning, I was doing them where you only saw the cards. So let's actually take a breath here, and let's simply allow ourselves to be open for what is about to come through for us, the clarity that we are seeking with regards to what the universe wants us to know, what our next moves are, what actions we need to be taking or not taking, what discernment we need to be having, what awareness we need to be expanding into. All such things help us to find our power in every moment. So, starting today, which is so divinely aligned as it's August 17th, but again, new moon energies, which encompasses today, tomorrow, and the day after, really in that whole little trifecta. All right, let's do this. I'm like, I don't know why I'm a little nervous today. Kind of crazy, huh? And a part of me, my mean girl ego is like, shh, hit stop and start all over. Like, no. We're here and we are present. Let's do this. So, first card that we have for today's reading. What was I just talking about? Increasing our awareness, right? Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Right now, I have to tell you all, there is so much synchronicity that is happening. Rapid manifestation is at the highest I've ever seen it, meaning to such a depth and degree that when I even just think about something, within 24 hours maximum, I mean maximum, like I'm actually talking about normally it's within the hour or a couple hours that poof, there it is in my reality, having just simply thought about it, not actually spoken on it. So imagine the power that you have when you have both the thoughts and you vocalize those thoughts. That's very vital for you to really increase your awareness of, because you are creating your reality right now. The thoughts that you're thinking, and especially when you give those thoughts wings, when you speak them, you amplify them. Imagine a megaphone, right? How that energy, those words, those things just echo out into the ether. So really truly begin to be more present so that you can increase that awareness as to what you are thinking, what you are speaking, because both of those things are exactly what you are manifesting. One of the ways to know that you are thinking thoughts that are out of alignment with your higher self, that are out of alignment with what source knows to be the truth for you, and this is why I say truth for you. It may not be the truth for everybody, but the truth for you in your journey, your unique and very divine self-love empowerment journey, is to recognize that I'm not feeling good. Why? Ask yourself why. Come into the present moment and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What am I thinking about? What am I focusing on? What am I giving my attention and thus my energy to, that is in turn feeding into my experience, into my being? All right, so really be in that space, especially right now with a new moon amplifying all of these energies. I mean, realize the moon affects the tides on this planet. If you think it does not affect you too, wake up, because it does. All right, so again, be very, very ever vigilant, even more than usual, of the thoughts that you are thinking right now. All right, and one of the ways I want to, again, remind you is to listen to what you're saying. We think on average like 50,000 thoughts a day, some insane number. I'm not telling you to monitor every thought you have. That you'd be back in bed in the first 10 minutes of the day because you'd be so exhausted, right? This is why it's so important to pay attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth, because that is going to be telling you literally what you're thinking about, all right? Which then you can begin to rewrite those stories. You can begin to reframe those beliefs. This is something that I do through my coaching, is guide you into and through finding your power in doing those processes. Next card, let's see what we got. Oh, agreed. Nature. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, and connect with the elementals. Right now, as we are in the midst of this shift, right, you're going to feel like you're floating away even at times, but you're going to feel the impact of the perceived chaos that is unfolding around us right now. Because what is happening is literally, you could say the collective is having one big massive tower moment where we are all being called to turn and face our shit. Literally. Because that which no longer resonates, that which has truly been contradictory to our true soul selves, are being brought into the light. Hello, awareness, right? Hello, awareness. But as you become aware of things, you're going to experience triggers. You're going to experience your own tower moments. And a tower moment is when you are literally faced with what's perceived to be a tower, meaning a block, an extremely excruciating block that you feel like you want to turn and run because it seems so daunting. But you must break that down. You must break down in that moment where you are confronted with that tower so that you can then break through and learn and integrate the lesson from that. I want to remind you right now that nothing is happening to you. Nothing. Everything in this experience is happening for you, from you, and through you. For you, so that you can learn, grow, and expand as the soul being that you truly are. From you, because you, remember, this is why being aware of your thoughts. Thoughts become things. So any story you're telling is the reality you're living. And thus, as a result, it's happening through you. This experience, your soul, source, with its source connection, is experiencing what you are perceiving you are experiencing. So in order to really assist with this being in the present moment, grounding, because grounding really pulls your energy back into alignment. It really allows you to anchor to this earth, because it can often feel like, again, you're up in your head and things are just flying around and there's just chaos everywhere and you just can't quite get This is what happens. Even my twin flame recently came back a week and a half ago, which, again, you got to check out the video from yesterday. It was karmic and everything. It's freaking awesome. But he came back and all he said, one of the things he was really big on telling me was that his mind is such a mess. Why? Because he's not being aware. He's not doing this sort of work of grounding into the present moment, of anchoring into his truth, for himself, rather than being disillusioned by the stories that we're telling ourselves that we are perceiving as happening. Bless his heart, he is very deep in his dark night of the soul. And when we resist doing that work, when we resist allowing ourselves to actually turn and confront our shadow self and ask ourselves, what is this teaching me? How have I had a role in this experience? So far where he is everything is happening to him. That's a victim mindset. And as a result, we continue to experience from that perspective. All right? So as someone who clearly found this video, who is very aware of what it is to do the work, ground yourself in nature. I love my neighbor. I live out in the Phoenix Valley, where most yards are rocks or desert. They have a wonderful grass patch out in their front yard, and bless her heart, she's like, my grass is your grass. So that actually sounds fun. I think after this, I'm going to go ground myself personally. Another way of grounding yourself is literally to just sit and be present, and savor a cup of tea. I got one right here. Really anchor into your vessel. Utilize your sensations. That's what grounding is also about, is you put your bare feet on fresh, lush grass, and you feel the earth pulling from you energies that do not serve you. Allow it to support you in this journey. All right? And as for the elementals, fairies, sprites, all these other dimensional beings, unicorns, a Pegasus is a breed of unicorn. All right? So really be connecting with nature, your true nature, the nature on this planet. Really be allowing yourself to be here now. Not what I did yesterday, what's going on tomorrow, what are they thinking, where is he? Because especially as a twin flame traveler myself, I have had to do so much work around that ego attachment. And I'm not going to deny I'm not totally on the other side of it. But I tell you what, I sure am a hell of a lot more empowered with it than what I was. Because I'm able to now be so much more observant as to what is this teaching me? How have I had a hand in what has transpired here? And how can I be the one to create a different outcome moving forward? So all of those questions, write them down. Journal on them with whatever is happening in your life. All right. So third time's a charm. This last card. Oh, mercy. Love it. Miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. How beautiful is this, with it being a new moon, which I actually have a full a moon ritual process. It's an entire process that takes you from the new moon through the weeks in between to align and allow, and then the full moon for purging your fears and refining and really truly anchoring in further to your vision. Miracles are on their way. Period. You've got to be the one to believe it, though. And this is why, again, why we start with the card of awareness. Because if you are not believing in miracles, if you are believing and talking about how life never works out for you, it's never going to get better, he doesn't love me, and for my fellow twin flame travelers, I'm never going to have union. Because right now, like I said, my twin is toxic. Bye, Felicia. Every time I say that now, I think of my wonderful girlfriend of mine who... her name is Felicia, and she's like, I hate that phrase. I'm like, I love you. You're not the Felicia I'm saying bye to. Anyway, again, though, through that awareness, grounding into your present moment, because this is just all that more confirmation with the awareness card of being, of living in the moment, because you can only be aware in the present moment. Awareness brings you into the present moment. All right? And that's why grounding yourself, because it brings you into the present moment, which in turn supports you in your awareness. And when you are present, you are not in that resistant state. When you are present, you are here and now. There is no resistance. You are allowing, you are surrendering, you are letting go of any stories that you have in your mind that may be blocking you from whatever want, wish, desire that you have. And I'm here to remind you that you really can be, do, and have anything. Take it from an expert, though. You've got to be the one to get the fuck out of your own way. And that's just the real of it. Because, let me tell you, I have very much been someone who has been and gets still in her own way. But what does that look like? What do I mean by that? That means that whatever you desire, all right, whatever vision you have, if you have any contradicting beliefs toward what you desire to experience, that's you in your way. Meaning that is you having to look at those beliefs, understand why you have them, and ultimately reframe them and really begin to align yourself with the vision that you desire. Because if you are out of alignment, you are not going to attract that vision. You're going to actually attract exactly what you are believing about that vision instead. That's how it works. It's exactly what I do. So again, reminder, awareness, living in the present moment. Present moment brings you into deeper awareness. Use nature, use grounding to assist with that, to support you in, good chai, to support you in this present moment. Because I promise you, miracles are on the way. But again, get out of your own way. All right? If you are seeking even deeper guidance and support in your journey, I do offer independent intuitive clarity sessions wherein we utilize a variety of my decks of cards. And of course, always my intuition. I help guide you into utilizing your intuition. And ultimately, we really truly do find you greater clarity for whatever it is that has you in such a confused, chaotic state that you just can't quite seem to figure out how to get over that hurdle. Well, I'm here to help you break down that wall so you can break through to the other side and really create true movement and thus momentum in your life towards you living the life that you do want to live. Go book yours today. I will drop it in the description as well, but it's at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. Again, that is empowermentexperiences.com/ICS for Intuitive Clarity Session. ICS. All right. I'm here to remind you, as always, the power is and always has been in your hands because it always has been inside you. Rochelle Richard, founder, CEO, and self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences, guiding you into and through finding your power in every moment. I'll see you soon. Many blessings, dear souls. Namaste.